You're watching Q in the streets. Q in the streets. Said you're watching Q in the
It's Q in the street. I love everybody here. They've been good to me.
It's Tashina Arnold, and it's Q in the street.
I love that. For Q in the streets, you need to make sure you go to his bio right now and click that link, okay?
What's up, y'all? Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy Q. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to.
Hey y'all, what's going on? It's your boy Q, but back in the building with another video. Before I start, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and click that notification bell. Y'all already know I come to spill the tea. I come to catch up on some stories that we've already followed up on. We're gonna get into some Kandi birds and some NeNe Leakes in just a second. But before I start, make sure you guys follow me on all of my social media sites. That's at Quentin T. Harris on every social media site that there is. And before I get into all the tea and the mess, I want to check in and see how everybody's doing. I know some of us have been on lockdown during this social distancing time, and I just wanted to kind of check in with everybody, see how everybody's doing. Some of us are probably handling it better than others. So I just wanted to make sure, check on my mothers out there. Mothers, have y'all kids run y'all crazy yet? Husbands, are y'all wives giving y'all enough sex during this time? Couples, are y'all having sex during this time? Check in and let me know. I tell you what I have been doing. My kid not here with me running around the house, and I haven't been laid up having no sex. But what I will tell you, what I have been doing during this time, your boy been eating. This morning, I think I woke up, I had pizza and tater tots. Like, what? I was like, Q, and you know better. You know better. So, what y'all out there eating? Tell me some crazy stuff that you probably done picked up off the shelf that you haven't had in a while. Or what's that go-to snack? And also, what movies y'all watching? Because right now I just started on like episode 3 of Madam C.J. Walker. Check that out. Beautiful black story about a beautiful African-American woman who made an amazing product. And I'm not gonna give you a history class on who Madam C.J. Walker is, but I would definitely tell you, if you're not watching something, go watch that. But I think I'm gonna probably finish that today. So what else out there are you guys watching? Okay, let's get into a little bit of mess. So Andrew Gillum, you know, this week, or top of the week, I reported that, you know, Andrew Gillum, he is a governor. He plays a governor role out in Florida, and he basically got caught in a hotel room with a Mexican guy, a white guy, and they were so inebriated that they were caught with meth in his system. And you know, this man is married, and he also is the father of 3 children, but he had this white guy in the bed. So we the people want to know, you know, exactly what happened, because again, reiterating what I said last week or in the last video, he was there supposedly during the wedding. Now this guy, I think his name is Dyson Tyler or Dyson Tiller, this guy that I've been telling you guys about, he's been out doing press. And that's what, ooh, girl, coronavirus. I know some of y'all looked at me sideways when I just coughed. They was like, ooh, But anyways, that was so funny. But anyways, so yeah, so we wanted to know, what exactly was he doing in this room? You know, we needed to see proof. Well, guys, another statement has been released, and it's looking like, all right, family, it's looking like our boy was set up. I want y'all to take a picture. I want you guys to take a look at these photos. Y'all, when I tell y'all, when I first seen these photos, and I didn't add all the photos in here just in case, you know, YouTube, I know how they be trying to do with certain photos and things of such. So I didn't include all the photos, but what I will do is I'll attach the article in the description bar down below so that you can go view the article from B. Scott, and then you can also view the photos that were released with the picture. Now, is it me or it look just so set up, y'all? It really looked like, oh, we're gonna stage a crime for like one of those like little crime shows that you see like on a crime channel. Y'all, the way the drugs and stuff is just so spread out in this room. It's just like, okay, turn his head to the left. Okay, now throw some baby food on that pillow. Throw some girl, smudge that baby food on that pillow. And try to make like it's real. That's what the evidence looked like. And I'm sorry that you're having to go through this, Andrew, but you have to understand the company that you keep. And if you're going to be a down low man, you need to have somebody on your team, or you know, that one person that you're gonna go to. You know, that's for you to work out. However, you can't just go out here on one of these dating sites or one of these dating apps, because what it looks like is somebody clocked your T and figured out who you were, and they was like, oh, we finna get you, buddy. The gays, they found a lick and they was getting ready to hit it. Now, unfortunate, but that's just how they get down. That's just, he was already a male escort, a male masseuse. And to me, he looked like, you know, you look like you tried to find something to have a good time with, and this boy set you up, and that's what it looks like it is. And Andrew, I'm sorry that you are having to experience this. I really am. My heart goes out to you, your beautiful wife, and your beautiful children. However, these are the type of consequences that come with just being a no good. Y'all know what I'm saying. Can I be honest? All right, y'all. Speaking of being honest, two of the most honest queens that I know. Well, I don't know about two, but one. Well, I respect both of them, and I just kind of want to drop some tea on this whole feud between the two Real Housewives queens, which is NeNe Leakes and Kandi Burruss. Now, Real Housewives of Atlanta is a #1 franchise reality show for black women. It's kind of the go-to show when you think about reality TV. Now, when you think about reality TV, you think about certain people that come to mind. You just kind of think about Evelyn Lozado or Tammy Roman with Basketball Wives. You kind of think about, you know, Jocelyn Hernandez when you hear Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta, or any other franchise, period, because I think Atlanta started it. When you think of Real Housewives of Atlanta, you think of NeNe Leakes. Now, with that being said, I think that this whole feud for all these years of who gets paid more, Kandi or NeNe. And we all know Kandi is the HBIC in her own right, but I do believe that sometimes people do forget that NeNe Leakes is the HBIC in her own rights as well. You know, that, I mean, y'all, I'm the type of person I give respect when it's due. And I know a lot of you guys gonna say, well, yeah, Kandi got that money. Kandi got money from way back when. And she does. Let me tell you something. I love me some Kandi Burruss. I feel like I want to be the male Kandi Burruss, because Kandi Burruss gets to the bag and she knows what to do, and she's smart. Now, speaking of being smart, Kandi Burruss is not playing with NeNe Leakes. She said, baby, she is home. She is in this social distancing with the rest of us. She got a lot of time to clap back at Miss NeNe Leakes. Now, what's going on between the two is, you guys know NeNe has this thing on her channel where she kind of gives her opinion. It's not as tasteful as Kandi online. However, NeNe still just props her camera up and does, like, you know, does her review and things on the show of such. Now, we've heard NeNe say, like, oh, I don't have a problem with Kandi. I don't have a problem with Kandi. But yet again, she always seems to kind of throw certain digs at Kandi and certain like little words and like little like, oh, well, she get paid $2 more than me. She gets paid $2 more than me. I mean, we like, she always try to clean it up like, oh, well, we're all very well taken care of. And if Kandi just so happens to make $2 more than me, then that's fine. So she always try to take like little digs like that. So, baby, I don't know what it is that kind of kicked up in Kandi, but Kandi let it be known, girl, we see each other and I got some time. So I feel like this particular reunion of Real Housewives of Atlanta is going to be one for the books, because I feel like as time is going along. Oh, sidebar, let us all make sure that we're praying for Andy Cohen, who we all came to find out that he has tested positive for the coronavirus. So, you know, so unfortunate, and I know that's going to push the reunion back. And I know a lot of people were worried about Cynthia Bailey because she recently was on Watch What Happened Live with Andy Cohen, and you know, she's saying like, hey guys, I feel fine. So prayers to Andy Cohen and the whole Bravo team, because you know, with him being in such close proximity with everybody else, you know, it's a possibility that somebody on the team could be affected as well. But anyway, I don't want to go left. I want to keep it juicy. I want to keep it about the mess. Anyways, Kandi Burruss released. NeNe released this video, and she basically was talking kind of negative, saying some bad things or taking some shots at Kandi. And then like the whole video, she was like, invite Phaedra back, invite Phaedra back, Kandi. Since you were so worried about me and Kenya, invite Phaedra back. And NeNe did kind of say Kandi's name about 10,000 times in that video. Okay, but on the flip side of that, it would be good to see Phaedra come back, y'all. To see Phaedra and Kandi have a sit down or just some type of encounter would be one for the books. Like, that would be a scene. However, I don't think Kandi was just like, girl, I've invited you over to my Kandi Coded Unnights or Kandi Coded Online or my Let's Speak on It a million times, and you've never accepted my offer. However, you on your channel trying to take shots at me, and I thought we were supposed to be cool. So that's where sometimes it's kind of hard to have NeNe's back, because it's kind of like, she's like, oh, we cool, but you know how somebody be like, oh, we cool, but they'll take a little shot, or you always got the side eye, like they motion. So I guess Kandi at this point is pretty much fed up with NeNe Leakes. She has like had it to the highest festivity, and yeah, she released that video that she put on her Instagram.
The legend is, if you say her name 5 times in the mirror, Kandi, she appears and kills you. Their name, the Terrell. Kandi. Kandi. Don't say it.
Kandi, that was the most epic clapback, comeback. Oh my gosh. And I know that she just boosted the ratings for that show, because a person like myself who's not like a big, like, I don't really go out and look for movies. So I'm pretty sure though that Candyman, I'm pretty sure that they gave her some type of promotion for that. Shout out to my friend Justin Diego, who actually edited the clip up and sent it over to Kandi. So I don't even know how they even worked that out. Just shout out to Justin Diego and let him know that I sent him a shout out, only due to the fact that I know that he's been on this YouTube journey for a long time. So for him to get that type of recognition, I know was like a big thing. So shout out to him for that. Do my Kandi Burruss clap. I told y'all I love Kandi. I even do the Kandi Burruss clap. I rocks with Kandi. On the flip side of that, NeNe also said this other statement where she was just like, you know, a fan asked the question, was like, well, NeNe, why don't you have a spinoff show? Why don't you have a spinoff? And NeNe was just basically, everybody, if you watched her live like I did, you probably thought she was talking about Kim. It was just kind of like, well, you know, Bravo is pretty much focused on everybody else, and that's why nobody else can pretty much, you know, grab a show or anything like that, because this person got all of this going on. I don't know if Kandi wanted all the smoke today while she was at home during this social distancing, because Kandi put up a whole video. When I tell y'all, Kandi Burruss so far is giving me Housewives ready. She is really coming and like throwing so much shade at NeNe Leakes. And it's just like, the video she put up was like how to pitch how to pitch a reality show. And basically what she was saying was you have to have a storyline outside of Housewives that's going to get picked up. And she basically kind of called out like, listen, everybody from Kandi's side has pretty much been seen on camera, from Don Juan to OLG to Carmen to her husband Todd to her daughters to her children to even little Ace has been on the camera a lot. From on NeNe's side, we pretty much have only seen just Greg. You know, there is Greg, the oldest son's baby mama got some drama going out. We really don't hear from the boys that often. Outside of that, we really don't hear from people. So what Kandi was showing her girl, like, I can make a show with just OLG, but I'm the money maker of the show, but I don't have to have the biggest personality of the show. So basically what she was letting NeNe know was, girl, I know what I'm doing. Todd and I work in TV. And if you could just come and ask me like, hey, Kandi, how are you doing this? Kandi maybe could give you some insight, but NeNe Leakes, I just feel like she takes the route of taking it as a defensive thing, like, okay, here's another powerful black sister, let me show her how powerful I am, you know? And I feel like if NeNe was to get past that, then Kandi Burruss wouldn't have to react in manners as such, because it's always gonna make Kandi Burruss look like the more intelligent one, the more just, first of all, Kandi Burruss is a smart woman. She's keeping receipts. She now has a platform. She has now basically created she's basically the own Andy Cohen of her own YouTube channel. She's almost to 100 million, I think it's like 100,000, or is it almost to a million? No, Kandi's almost to 1 million subscribers on YouTube. And I feel like it's even in those little details of the way Kandi Burruss holds her YouTube page down versus the way that NeNe Leakes does, which will always make Kandi Burruss look more appealing to the producers over at Bravo versus the way that NeNe Leakes does things. And it's kind of like, NeNe, we want to see you win, but it's that attitude sometimes of always trying to take shots. And let's be clear, I don't have a dog in this fight. Excuse me, I have seen NeNe Leakes out a gazillion times. I've been around her with Cynthia Bailey before. My ex-partner and NeNe were really super cool. I have been to plenty events with Kandi. I've seen Kandi out at numerous occasions. I've been to her establishment a gazillion times. Like, I've seen her and Todd out, crab spot eating. I've seen them out. Me and Kandi just walked into Todrick's Hall concert a couple of weeks ago together. So I know both of these women. I could get in touch with them if I wanted to. So I'm not making this to be like a dogging thing. What I am saying is, you can see the type of elegance, class, poise, professionalism that Kandi brings to the table. And she's always going to win. You're always going to win when you take that approach, and that's just how I feel about it. Now, sometimes sometimes everybody needs a NeNe Leakes, and I feel like everybody needs a little NeNe Leakes inside of them. But let's not forget that Kandi Burruss side of us either. Y'all understand what I'm saying, or do y'all just feel like I'm just, that was a lot for y'all to keep up with? Y'all drop down in the comments and let me know, who team are you on? Are you team Kandi Burruss, or are you team NeNe Leakes? And I also want to know y'all opinion on this whole Andrew Gillum situation and how y'all feel about these pictures. Drop down in the comments and let me know. It's your boy Q. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.